Okay, so today I wanted to ask you guys, who do you think should make first team all WNBA? Okay, here are my players. I got Paige, Sabrina, Nafisa, Asia, and Alyssa Thomas. That's all my players. That is all my players. And yeah, let me show my stats. So here's Paige Becker's numbers so far this season: 18.5 points per game. She is 7th in the league right now. 3.9 rebounds a game. 5.5 assists per game. She is 3rd in steals per game. 0.6 blocks a game. 2.1 turnovers. 34.4 minutes. 45.4% field goal percentage. And then from the 34%. 3 points attempted 3.6. Free throws 86%. Free throws attempted 4.2. Plus minus. I don't know. I feel like it's a misleading stat. But that's the plus minus negative 2.2. And then you have the true shooting percentage 54.7. So those are Paige's stats for the year. And then we have Sabrina's stats for this year. So she is 5th in the league in scoring with 19.8 points per game, 4.7 rebounds a game, 5.7 assists per game, 1.5 steals a game, 0.5 blocks a game, 2.7 turnovers a game, 31.5 minutes, 40.4% field goal percentage, 31.4% from the three, 8 threes attempted, 92.6% from the free throw line, 4.7 free throws attempted, plus minus is 4.5, and true shooting is 54.7%. And here are Nafisa Collier's stats. So she is 1st in the league right now in points scored a game, 23.8, rebounds 7.7, assists 3.4, steals 1.8, blocks 1 per 7, and then turnovers 2.2, minutes 33.1, field goal percentage 53.7, 35.9, 3 points attempted 3.7, from the free throw line 90.6%, free throws attempted 5.5, plus minus is 10.7, and true shooting percentage is 63.6. Now we go into Asia Wilson. So 2nd in points scored per game at 22.1, and rebounds 9.1, assists 3.4, steals 1.7, blocks 2.4, turnovers 2.4, minutes 30.4, field goal percentage 49.3, from the three 25.8%, 3 points attempted 1.3, free throw percentage 83.6, free throw attempts 7.4, the plus minus is 4.4, and true shooting percentage is 58.1. And then lastly for Alyssa Thomas, points per game 16.2, rebounds 8.4, assists 9.0, steals 1.4, blocks 0.5, turnovers 3.5, 3rd in the league, minutes 31.4, field goal percentage 52.5. She doesn't take threes. Free throws 69.2, free throws attempted 4.1, plus minus 3.2, and true shooting 55.8%. Oh yeah, those are all the stats. Now let me give my reasoning for why I think all these women should be here. So Paige in her first season is already one of the best guards in the league, okay? She's got adjusted to that physicality. She can score in a variety of ways, a 3-level scorer. She is somebody who can defend, and she's somebody who's been carrying this Dallas Wings team. And one of the most important things that I think is in Paige's favor right now when I'm recording this video is that she is one of only 2 or 3 players in the league to have double figures every single game this year. As a rookie, that's super, super impressive, and she's been carrying this Dallas team. I mean, look at the last game. Whenever she was the only person to be in double figures, she's been a bright spot on the Dallas team. She is somebody who's been consistent, and she's somebody who's been great. So I just think that with Paige's production, I definitely think that she should be on the all WNBA first team. I really feel that way. Paige has had 12 20-point games this year, and she had a game where she had 35 on crazy efficiency as well. So I feel like all these other ladies are basically a lock. Paige, we might not get there. We might get second team, but I think considering what she's doing as a rookie, she's still having solid production, especially in the situation that she's in and everything, not really letting her play the point guard position, getting her enough touches. I don't know. In my heart, she's there. I don't know if she'll make it, but that's kind of my case for Paige to make first team. So we shall see what happens, but I think she should. Sabrina's been great this season from what I can see with all the statistics and everything. I think she's had 4 or 5 30-point games this season as a guard, so that really impresses me, that really moves me, and she's top 5 in scoring. So I think Sabrina should be on there for sure. Nafisa Collier, my MVP, as you guys know. I'm a huge Nafisa Collier fan, and again, somebody who makes it look easy with just the amount of ways that she can score. If we're talking about carry jobs, you look at that one versus the Connecticut Sun, for example. In that Atlanta Dream game, she had 32. They still lost, and the New York game, you had that as well. But I mean, her production has been insane. She's somebody who can do everything, and she can get insane numbers against any team. I just think that her consistency, her play, her numbers, all of it's there. So Nafisa Collier should certainly be here, and she ties Asia Wilson for having the most 30-point games this year. So they both have 5. And then I think she has the most 25-point games this season as well. So Nafisa Collier, obviously, I feel like that's a slam dunk, really. Asia Wilson's Asia Wilson, top 2 in points scored. Again, she ties Nafisa Collier with what I was just saying. And she just carrying the Aces team. Now, one game that I saw, she had 17 points, in the first quarter, something like that. Like, Asia Wilson's insane. Asia Wilson's insane. It's still putting up, insane numbers. So Asia Wilson, should obviously be here. Why do I have Alyssa Thomas here? Alyssa Thomas just versatile. She's somebody who can run the floor. She's somebody who's tough. So I don't know. I just think with what she's been doing for the Mercury, from at least what I can see, I think she should be first team. So that's kind of my reasoning for why I think all of these ladies should be here. Okay. I will talk about the other people that everyone's talking about. I thought this would be really interesting to kind of talk about who made the first team last year. So Nafisa Collier, Asia Wilson, Brianna Stewart, Caitlin Clark, and Alyssa Thomas. So I noticed these are, all fours, basically. And Alyssa Thomas is a point forward, really. And then Caitlin Clark, only one guard. So I thought that was really interesting. So I guess it just really depends on the year. I guess it depends on who they want to choose. Because I thought that it would be 2 guards and then 3 bigs. But I guess not necessarily. So that's definitely something that has intrigued me. Also, another thing to throw in is that I was speaking with my friends and they were saying it has something to do with team record. But someone pointed this out, but Arike got first team. This was in 2020 and the team record was not. So Dallas Wings, the season that she got in was 8-14. Okay, so yeah, we've lost more games than that. This, I think, was the COVID season, if I remember correctly. But there's that. And then here, highlighted is what Arike's production was that year. So 22 points a game, and then you can see everything else. It's like small numbers. But I thought that was interesting as well, because some people say the team record has something in it. But, I mean, the Dallas Wings weren't good in 2020, and Arike still somehow got there. So, I don't know. Now we get on to the women who other people have been talking about. So we got Kelsey Mitchell, we got Kelsey Plum, and we got Alicia Gray. Now we go on to Kelsey Mitchell's production. So she has 19.9 points a game, almost 20 points a game. She is 4th in the league right now in points scored per game. Rebounds 1.9, assists 2.8, steals 0.9, blocks 0.2, turnovers 1.4, minutes 30.8, field goal percentage 46.5, 38%, threes attempted 6, free throw percentage 76.4, free throws attempted 3.9, plus minus is 4.6, and true shooting is 57.3. We look at Kelsey Plum's numbers. So she is 3rd in the league in points scored, 20.3 points per game, 3.3 rebounds a game, 6 assists per game, 1.4 steals a game, 0.1 blocks a game, 3.3 turnovers a game, 35.7 minutes a game, 40.9% field goal percentage a game, 36.1 from the 3, threes attempted 6.9, free throw percentage 91.8, free throws attempted 6.1, plus minus negative 1.8, and a true shooting 57.8. And lastly, we have Alicia Gray's numbers. So she has 18.6 points per game, 6th in the league, rebounds 5.5, assists 3.9, steals 1.1, blocks 0.4, turnovers 1.9, minutes 35.3, field goal percentage 44.1, from the 3 40.6, from the 3 6.3, free throw percentage 80.8, free throws attempted 5.6, plus minus is 6, and then true shooting percentage is 59.8. So what are my thoughts on all these other ladies? Kelsey Mitchell, if she were to make first team all WNBA, I would not be mad at this. I would not be mad at this, almost averaging 20 points a game. I believe she's had multiple 30-point games this season. From everything that I can see and from the stats, she's been balling. Okay? And so I like to watch Kelsey Mitchell as a player. She has better efficiency as a guard, top 4 in scoring. I think she has an argument for first team all WNBA. I really do. And if she were to make it, I wouldn't be mad at that. Okay. Kelsey Plum. I have a multiple pronged thing with Kelsey Plum. If you've seen any of my videos, I said multiple times, I like Kelsey Plum as a player. I really do. When Kelsey Plum's shots are falling, she is fun to watch. When the shots aren't falling, child, she's a free throw merchant. And I've been saying it all season, okay? And so that is definitely something that has bothered me this year, okay? I've seen it multiple times, so there's that. Is there something to be had in, smartly drawing the foul? Sure. Do I like to watch it from Kelsey Plum? I don't. At the end of the day, you got to make the shots. She made the shots, but it still irritates me. I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. And then also at the other standpoint, my friends, I was talking about it with them and they were just looking at the raw numbers and everything and saying she has an argument. And if you look at the raw numbers and everything, sure, you could make that argument and everything. Do I want to see that? Do I agree with that? No, personally, because Kelsey Mitchell's production is not that far off from Kelsey Plum and she has better efficiency. Kelsey Plum's 40% from the field? Kelsey Mitchell's 45, 46% from the field, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. That's how I'm seeing it. That's how I'm seeing it. So yeah, I like Kelsey Plum. The free throw merchant shit, it does bother me. It does bother me and everything. And the production is not that different from Kelsey Mitchell. So that's how I see it in regards to that. Okay. And then Alicia Gray, from what I can see, Alicia Gray has had solid production this season. What, 6th in the league in scoring right now as well. Streets told me her production was down because of Jordan Canada and saying that she was ball hungry and all those other things. You guys can let me know what you think down below in the comments. I don't watch the Atlanta Dream until they play my team, so I can't really comment on those things. But yeah, basically in summation, if Kelsey Mitchell makes it, I'm not mad. I'm not bad. If Alicia Gray makes it, I would be fine with that. Kelsey Plum, I think absolutely not. That is my personal opinion. People disagree with me. Like I said, if you look at the raw stats, sure. But, that's just my personal take. I think Kelsey Mitchell has been better this season from what I'm seeing. But that is my take on who should make first team all WNBA. So please let me know what you think down below in the comments. Do you agree with my picks? Do you disagree with me? Are there some players that you would swap out and everything? And we can continue that conversation as well. I think it's super interesting how it was literally 4 bigs and then 1 guard that made it last year. So we'll see what they do this year. We'll see how everything weighs. We'll see how team record weighs, efficiency, just whatever standpoints that they want to have, and it depends on who's voting. We'll see. I'll definitely make a video once that gets announced. Let me know who you guys want to make second team all WNBA. If you guys want to leave comments talking about most improved player race, and you also want to talk about like coach of the year, 6th woman of the year, I would like to know you guys' takes on that situation and everything. And maybe I will make a video on those things in the future. We shall see. I did make a video on the MVP race already, and I also did talk about the defensive player of the year race, because I feel like no one's really talking about defensive player of the year. Everyone's talking about MVP, and I get it. So I wanted to talk about both. So I just thought that this was an interesting conversation. It's been something that's kind of in my mind recently. So let me know. Give me your 2 cents. Let me know if you agree with me, you disagree with me, and we can continue that.